All right. And those who intend to testify, would you please stand and raise your right hands? Do you all swear or affirm that the testimony you'll give, oh, your client too?
He's my associate.
Oh, okay. Okay, now we have it. Okay, I got you. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you'll give will be the truth and the whole truth?
Yes.
Thank you. Interpreter, would you please announce for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Juliana Ipo, I-P as Peter, O-C-K, master license number 1645.
Thank you. Would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to properly translate from Spanish to English and English to Spanish?
Sure.
Thank you. You all may be seated. All right. And the court just wants the record to reflect that the petitioner in this case is a no-show. As according to the court's record for the pretrial that took place back on July 28, 2025, she was not present before the court. So the court is going to proceed today with the final trial in her absence, considering that she is on notice of today's trial. Notice was sent via e-file on October 20th, 2025 at 12:51 p.m. Counsel, you may call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to call my client, the respondent, Carlos Delgado Benia.
Okay. All right, and whenever you're ready to proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, can you please state your full name for the record?
Señor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Mi nombre es Carlos Alberto Delgado Beni.
My name is Carlos Alberto Delgado Benia.
And who are you married to?
¿Y con quién está casado?
Con Débora Denisa Bordón.
With Deborah Denisa Bordón.
And prior to you and Ms. Bordón filing this divorce action, had you lived in Texas for the previous 6 months?
Y antes de que usted y la señora Bordón entablaran esta acción legal, ¿ustedes habían vivido en Texas por los 6 meses previos?
Sí,
Yes.
And prior to this divorce action being filed, had you also lived in Dallas County for the previous 90 days?
Y antes de que se entablara esta acción legal de un divorcio, ¿ustedes también habían vivido en el condado de Dallas por los 90 días previos?
sí,
Yes.
And were there any children born during this marriage?
¿Y hubo algún niño que naciera durante el matrimonio?
sí, dos.
Yes, two.
What are their names and ages?
¿Cómo son los nombres y las edades?
Juana Delgado Bordón, 11 años. Y Matilda Delgado Bordón, de 3 años.
Juana Delgado Bordón, she's 11 years old, and Matilda Delgado Bordón, 3 years old.
And when were you and Ms. Deborah Bordón, when were you all married?
¿Y cuándo se casó usted con la señora Bordón?
Marzo del 19.
March of 2019.
Okay. And when did you all separate?
¿Y cuándo se separaron?
Como estoy con la memoria un poco mal en este momento, pero como en el 21, 20.
I'm like well, my memory is not that good right now, but like in 2020, 2021.
Following y'all's separation, did you and Ms. Bordón reach some type of agreement for how y'all would split the time with the girls?
Antes de la separación entre usted y la señora Bordón, ¿ustedes llegaron a algún acuerdo en cómo se iban a dividir el tiempo con las niñas?
Fue bastante imposible porque nunca me entregaba a las niñas, pero cuando yo pedí una petición aquí, pude empezar a verlas.
It was impossible. It was impossible because she will never meet the girls, but when I filed the petition here, I was able to start seeing them.
And do you recall coming to court? Take a look when that was. Earlier in the year for a temporary orders hearing?
¿Y usted recuerda haber venido al tribunal previamente este año a comienzos para que le dieran órdenes temporales?
Yeah.
Yes.
And based on that hearing, there was a temporary order issued where you were granted primary conservatorship of the girls. Is that correct?
Y con base en esa audiencia de órdenes temporales, se emitió una orden que le daba a usted la custodia primaria de las niñas. ¿Eso es correcto?
Sí,
Yes.
Were you able to get possession of the girls following that temporary order being signed?
Y después de que se firmó esas órdenes temporales, ¿usted pudo tener posesión de las niñas?
no,
No.
Why not?
¿Por qué no?
porque ella se llevó las niñas para Argentina.
Because she took the girls to Argentina.
Did she take the girls to Argentina in the middle of this lawsuit?
Ella se llevó las niñas para Argentina en medio, en la mitad de esta demanda.
Sí,
Yes.
Did she tell you, speak to you, warn you in any shape or form that she was planning on taking the girls to Argentina?
Ella le dijo a usted, le avisó de alguna manera, en alguna forma, de que ella se iba a llevar las niñas a la Argentina. No.
Were you in agreement to the girls moving to Argentina?
¿Usted estaba de acuerdo en que las niñas se mudaran a Argentina?
no.
No.
Tell us a little bit about what your relationship is like with the girls.
Háblenos un poco de cómo es su relación con las niñas.
Mi relación con mis hijas era muy buena.
My relationship with my girls was really good.
Judge, may I approach the witness in the bench?
Yes. And as you're doing that, the court is going to go ahead and admit your pre-exhibit exhibits. So respondents exhibits 2 through 10 are admitted, and exhibit 1 is admitted as a summary of requested relief. You're welcome.
The exhibits.
I do. I do. Thank you.
Sir, I'm gonna ask you to flip
Señor,
over
Le
to
voy a pedir
tab number 2.
que vaya a la pestaña número 2.
Can you tell us what we're looking at in this picture?
¿Nos puede decir qué estamos viendo en esta foto?
A mí.
It's my girl and my children and I.
When was this picture taken, sir?
¿Cuándo se tomó esta foto, señor?
En Navidad.
During Christmas.
What do you and the girls typically like to do during your free time together?
¿Qué les gustaba hacer a usted con sus niñas en el tiempo que tenía libre?
Jugar, pasear los perros.
Play, take the dogs out.
Hacíamos plastilina y tareas.
We play with Play-Doh. We work on homework.
Take a look at what is tab 3. Flip over
Mire
to the
lo
next
que es
one.
la pestaña 3, la siguiente.
Can you tell us where you and the girls were
Yes,
when
pues.
this picture was taken?
¿Nos puede decir dónde se encontraba usted con las niñas cuando se tomó esta foto?
Estábamos en la bola de Dallas, en la rueda.
We were at the big ball that it's in Dallas.
Are you referring to Reunion Tower, the
Sí.
big ball building?
Se refiere a la Torre Reunion, donde está la bola grande en la parte de arriba del edificio.
No, la rueda gigante que giran.
No.
En Grapevine.
No, in Grapevine, that big ball that goes around.
Okay, so like a Ferris wheel.
Ya,
Como en una rueda. que
sí,
gira.
rueda gigante.
Yes, it's a
Español.
giant ball.
Okay,
Wheel.
let's flip over to the next page, to the next exhibit.
A la siguiente
Tab number
página.
4.
La pestaña.
Can you tell us what you and the girls are doing here?
¿Nos puede decir qué está haciendo ahí con las niñas?
Comiendo fruta después de que se despertaron.
Eating fruit after they woke up.
Were you pretty involved in their day-to-day care, sir?
¿Usted está muy involucrado en los cuidados diarios de ellas, señor?
Sí, me gustaba.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
And what about, were you involved in their schooling and in keeping up with how they were doing in school, or at least your oldest daughter? Were you involved with that?
¿Y usted está involucrado en las actividades escolares de ella, por lo menos de su hija mayor? ¿Usted se mantenía al tanto de todo eso?
En todas las actividades, sí. Cuando requería de que esté, estaba.
Yes, in all the activities, when I was required to be there, I was there.
Let's flip over to the next exhibit.
El siguiente documento de prueba.
Okay, can you tell us what's happening in that exhibit, exhibit number 5?
¿Nos puede decir qué está sucediendo en este documento de prueba, el documento de prueba número 5?
Mis hijas me están pintando.
My girls are applying makeup on me.
Is that pretty typical of what you would do with the girls when they were spending time with you? Just play with them, spend time with them?
Usted, eso era muy típico de lo que usted hacía con ellas cuando las niñas estaban con ellas. Usted jugaba, pasaba tiempo con ellas.
Sí, crío mujeres. Sí,
Yes.
If the girls were ordered by the court to be returned to the US, where would they live?
Si a las niñas el tribunal, la juez les ordena que regresen a los Estados Unidos, ¿dónde vivirían?
en una casa.
At a house.
Okay. And do you have a special, room set up for the girls to come in and live with you?
¿Y usted tiene una habitación específica ya armada para que las niñas vengan y vivan con usted?
Sí,
Okay.
Yes.
Can you flip over to the next page?
¿Puede pasar a la siguiente página?
Is that the bedroom that the girls had before they left to Argentina?
sí,
¿Esa era la habitación que tenían las niñas antes de que se fueran para la Argentina?
sí,
Yes.
And is that the bedroom that they would return to?
¿Y esa sería la habitación a la que regresarían?
sí.
Yes.
Do the girls have everything that they may need, clothes, personal care items, all of the items that they may need for the day-to-day care? Are you able to provide those for them?
Las niñas tienen todo lo que necesitan para su vida diaria, ropa, cosas de cuidado personal. ¿Usted puede proveerle todo eso a ellas?
Sí, claro.
Yes, of course.
Can you flip over to the next page for me, sir? Exhibit
Pasa a la
7.
siguiente página. Página 5.
Is that also part of the bedroom that the girls would be sharing?
¿Eso también es parte de la habitación que las niñas compartirían?
Sí,
Yes.
Do you believe that you can provide the girls a clean and suitable living environment?
¿Usted cree que les puede proveer a las niñas un ambiente agradable y limpio?
sí.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to flip over to the first exhibit.
Le voy a pedir que pase de regreso a al primer documento.
That is a summary of what we're asking the court today.
Este es un sumario de lo que le estamos pidiendo al juez el día de hoy.
Do you believe that the girls being in your primary care is what's best for them?
¿Usted cree que el que las niñas estén bajo sus cuidados, usted tenga los cuidados primarios de ella, es lo mejor para ellas?
Sí,
Yes.
Now, you are in agreement to mother having access to the girls, but you would prefer for there to be some restrictions given the fact that she has a history of taking the girls out of the country, correct?
Usted está de acuerdo que la madre tenga acceso a las niñas, pero usted preferiría que existan ciertas restricciones ya que la mamá tiene un historial de sacar a las niñas, de llevárselas del país, ¿correcto?
sí,
Yes.
Are you asking the court that any access that is granted for the mother, access to the children, that it be supervised?
Usted le está pidiendo a la juez que cualquier acceso que se le apruebe a la madre con las niñas sea supervisado.
sí,
Yes.
And are you asking the court that once the girls are back in the US, that the mother be enjoined from traveling internationally with the girls?
Y usted le está pidiendo a la juez que una vez las niñas regresen a los Estados Unidos, a la madre se le prohíba viajar con las niñas.
sí,
Yes.
Are you asking for the girls to be returned to your possession in the next 5 to 10 days?
Usted está pidiendo que las niñas sean regresadas a su posesión en los siguientes de 5 a 10 días.
sí.
Yes.
Now, you're not able to, you yourself, travel to pick up the girls to Argentina, correct?
Ahora usted no puede usted mismo ir y recoger a las niñas en la Argentina, ¿correcto?
Correcto.
Correct.
But you do have a support system that's able to assist in coordinating that, correct?
Pero usted tiene un sistema de apoyo que le puede ayudar y coordinar hacer eso, ¿correcto?
Correcto.
Correct.
Who would be picking up the girls in Argentina?
¿Quién recogería a las niñas en Argentina?
Mi hermana.
My sister.
What is your sister's name?
¿Cómo es el nombre de su hermana?
María Fernanda Delgado.
María Fernanda Delgado.
And are you willing and able to make the necessary travel arrangements for the girls to be picked up by your sister in Argentina and brought back to the US?
Y usted está dispuesto y puede hacer los suficientes arreglos para que las niñas vayan y sean recogidas en la Argentina y sean traídas de regreso a los Estados Unidos?
Sí,
Yes.
And are you asking that at the time that the mother surrenders the children over to you, that she also surrenders all of their personal documents, birth certificates, social security cards, things of that nature, passports?
Y usted también está pidiendo que en el momento en que la niña la madre le entregue a las niñas, también le entregue todos los documentos necesarios como acta de nacimiento, números de seguro social, pasaportes.
sí.
Yes.
Do you know if Ms. Bardon is employed?
¿Usted sabe si la señora Bardón está trabajando?
No,
No.
Would you be in agreement to Ms. Bardon being ordered to pay minimum wage child support?
¿Usted estaría de acuerdo en que la señora Bardón pague la manutención alimenticia basada en el salario mínimo?
sí.
Yes.
And once the children are back in the US, are you able to enroll the children in some kind of healthcare coverage?
Y una vez las niñas regresen a los Estados Unidos, ¿usted podría registrar a las niñas con algún tipo de cubrimiento del servicio médico?
Sí,
Yes.
Are you willing and able to cover the cost associated with that medical coverage?
¿Usted puede y está dispuesto a cubrir el costo asociado con ese cubrimiento médico de salud?
sí,
Yes.
Do you believe that all of the items that you're asking the court to order today regarding the girls are in their best interest?
¿Usted cree que todo lo que usted le está pidiendo a la juez que apruebe el día de hoy es pensando en el interés máximo de las niñas?
sí.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about the community property that you and Ms. Bardon accumulated during the marriage. Are you asking the court that you be awarded all of your personal items in your possession in your personal vehicle?
Ahora hablemos de las propiedades, bienes comunales que usted y la señora Bardón acumularon durante el matrimonio. Usted le está pidiendo al juez que le apruebe quedarse con todas sus cosas personales y su vehículo.
Sí,
Yes.
And are you asking that Ms. Bardon also be awarded all of her personal items and whatever vehicle she may have in Argentina?
Y usted está pidiendo que la señora Bordón se le otorguen todos sus objetos personales y cualquier vehículo que ella tenga en Argentina.
sí.
Yes.
Did you guys purchase any real estate while y'all were married?
¿Ustedes compraron alguna propiedad, bienes raíces mientras estuvieron casados? No.
And are you asking for each of you to be awarded your own personal bank accounts?
¿Y ustedes están pidiendo que a cada uno se le otorgue su cuenta bancaria personal?
Sí,
Yes.
Do you believe that that division is just and equitable to both you and Ms. Bardon?
¿Usted cree que esa división es justa y equitativa para usted y la señora Bordón?
sí,
Yes.
Are you asking the court today, sir, to grant you all of the terms included in our summary of requested relief, including the fact that you be appointed the primary conservator of the children and that the children be returned to the US based on the travel arrangements that you can make in the next 5 to 10 days?
Señor, usted le está pidiendo a la juez que apruebe todos los términos que se han enumerado en la solicitud que se hace de lo que está pidiendo en la demanda, incluyendo que a usted le otorguen la custodia primaria de las niñas y que las niñas sean regresadas a los Estados Unidos en los siguientes de 5 a 10 días.
sí.
Yes.
Mr. Delgado, do you know if Ms. Bordon is currently pregnant?
Señor Delgado, ¿usted sabe si la señora Bordón en este momento está embarazada?
No,
No.
And did you or Ms. Bordon have children with anybody else, any other partner during the marriage?
¿Y usted o la señora Bordón tuvieron algún otro niño con alguien más que no sea el uno o el otro durante el matrimonio?
no,
No.
And during the pendency of this divorce action, have you or Ms. Bordon filed any action for bankruptcy?
Y durante que este divorcio estuvo pendiente, ¿usted o la señora Bordón entabló otra acción legal, incluyendo bancarrota?
no,
No.
Are you asking the court today to grant you a divorce?
Usted le está pidiendo a la jueza el día de hoy que le apruebe el divorcio.
Sí.
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
No hay más preguntas.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a couple of questions,
Yo tengo
counsel.
que preguntar.
The children are in Argentina.
They are, Your Honor.
Does your client know exactly where the mother is living?
He does have an address for her, Your Honor. He has an Argentinian attorney that is going to help him do all of the legal process that it would require for the children to come and be brought to the US.
Okay,
Yes, and the mother is also represented in Argentina. She's not, she dropped her attorney here, but she does have counsel there. And so he is planning to have his attorney there, do everything and be in contact with her counsel there.
that answered my question. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Can I see your summary of request to relief? That's the only one that didn't come over on your exhibits.
Yes. May I approach the judge?
Yes. Oh, one more question. Does your client believe that if the mother is in possession of the children, that she's gonna abscond again?
I couldn't understand.
Just-
Your
just-
Honor,
Does he believe if the mother is in possession of the children, she's going to flee and abscond with the children again?
¿usted cree que si a la madre se le da posesión de las niñas, ella se va a escapar y va a salir corriendo de nuevo?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. So the court is going to grant the divorce on the grounds of insupportability. The court is going to grant all of the relief requested in respondents exhibit 1, the summary of requested relief. The court is also going to add provisions for international what's the term? Risk of, I can't remember the exact wording of it, but so it'll prevent mother from absconding with the children again. She's gonna have to post a $50,000 bond. So that way, if she wants to take the children out of the country internationally, she has to post that bond. That way, if she absconds again, your client will have that money for any efforts to rescue the children and bring them back to the US. And the children's passports, I'm assuming she has those?
Yes, Your Honor.
She also needs, I'm going to add a provision in here, or you can add a provision in the order that requires her to turn over the children's passports to dad. Dad is going to have exclusive rights to possession, to maintain the passports. Mom is not allowed to get those passports absent the posting of the bond to travel with the children internationally and provide an itinerary to dad no later than 14 days prior to wishing to take the children out of the country. International risk of abduction. That's what I
Yes.
couldn't think of the word.
De adopción.
And Your Honor, just to confirm, is the court's ruling also that the mother is to turn over the children in Argentina to my client's sister so that she can transport the kids back to the US?
Yes, and that just needs to be added.
Yes.
It's not fully explained here, but I do see where the children are to be returned to the state of Texas within 5 days. So yes, that will be included too.
Yes,
So the children, it should be a smooth transition because I'm assuming they're familiar with their aunt.
they are, Your Honor.
Okay, yeah. So that is the ruling of the court. Let me give you an entry date. How long do you think it'll take you to get the order?
We have a draft.
Okay, great. So December 5th,
That's fine.
all right? So I will add you to the court's dismissal docket or entry date. It's the same docket, essentially. It'll be with Judge Lee. It's via Zoom. That Zoom code is 91106-4392. And that is assuming, you would show it assuming that you don't have the order ready. But if you have the order ready, just you sign and your client sign it and send it to my coordinator, and then I'll sign it and you'll be good to go.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Honor. We dismissed?
Yes, you're
Thank you.
dismissed. And here's your bio back. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good morning, Attorney Dale.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning.
All right. Arnell, did you want to bring in the wedding? Okay, as soon as I'm done with this wedding, then I will start on the Jukes matter.
Okay.
Good morning.
Yeah, all your stuff right there.
This too?
Yeah. All right, Amanda K. moved. And Anthony Maurice.
That's ours.
I got it right.
So like ours or us?
Cazares. I was about to complicate that.
I know, it looks like it's hard to say, doesn't it?
Yeah. So y'all are gonna face each other, hold hands. I see you already have your rings on.
Yeah, we were gonna do the informal thing, but let me talk to us a little bit about it. Let's just go and do this. We're gonna dress differently and everything.
Oh, it's fine.
So-
My husband and I got married in the courtroom. And
Oh,
we were
yeah.
Cowboys jersey.
Oh, yeah, well, that could have been us. That could have been us.
All right. Did y'all want a video or anything with your phone?
No, yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Let's do it. We don't regret it later.
Yeah. No video, no picture, big hand.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, mine takes better videos, so. You want video or picture? Well.
But she has an Android, do a video.
I got
There you go.
Definitely get I don't want to regret it. This one.
All right. We are gathered here today to celebrate in holy matrimony the ceremony between Amanda K. Moon and Anthony Maurice Cazares. The two of you have signed and agreed to waive the 72-hour statutory period. Is it your agreement to proceed with your ceremony today? Okay. Marriage is sacred. It is a covenant under God, and it should be entered into soberly and honestly. Amanda, do you take Anthony to be your lawfully wedded husband? To love, honor, cherish him, be honest with him through sickness and in health until the death do you part. I did. Okay. Anthony, you take Amanda to be your lawfully wedded wife. To love, honor, cherish her, be honest with her through sickness and in health until death do you part.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, by the power vested in me and under the authority of the state of Texas, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Anthony, you may kiss your bride. Congratulations.
Thank you. After 10 years.
Well, I'm glad.
You decided,
Why not?
right?
Right.
No time like this.
This one, I'm sure it's gonna stay forever.
That's right. You want to grab a picture
Yes, sir.
and then I'll jump in. We'll get one up too.
Great. All right.
That takes some great pictures.
I know that.
That's the one thing, that's the one thing I look for when shopping for a camera, is
Oh,
takes
that's
pictures.
There you go.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you. Congratulations.
All right.
And so you all gonna walk this back over?
Yes,
again?
ma'am.
Okay, so take the waiver too.
Okay, great.
Have a good day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah.
You guys would be a long waiting around, all that.
I'm in here.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Shake.
All right, the Jukes matter. Let's see. Let me turn this. Trying to figure out how to turn this camera. Okay, I think it's this one. Yeah. All right, so the petition that we're moving forward with, get out of this one, go back. All right, so the petition that we're moving forward with was filed.
It was sometime in the summer of last year, Judge. I can look up the date.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
it was May 21 of 2024, which was 1 month after the entry of the prior order.
Okay, thank you. I see it. I see. So it's a motion for the reduction.
Modification of child support, Judge.
Okay. All right, both sides ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes,
Well,
Your Honor. How much time will the court allow us for today?
You all have 30 minutes total because you only have that one narrow issue of child support, so it'll be 10 minutes aside.
Thank you, Your Honor. My client filed a motion to dismiss this based on no showing of change of circumstance back in August of 2024 and was not allowed a hearing on that, so we would like to re-urge that as well.
Judge,
Okay.
I don't believe she ever asked for a hearing on the motion to dismiss, and that's not set for today. She's had plenty of time.
Hold on 1 second. All right, let me look at the court's docket. So case file, the motion to dismiss was filed August 5th of 2024.
Correct, Your Honor.
I do not see that it was ever set for a hearing.
And Your Honor, this was before I was involved in the case, but my client filed it pro se and said that she asked for a hearing and the court didn't grant her one.
That is incorrect, Judge. I have been in the case since then. Nobody denied her a hearing. That she didn't know how to do it, that's a different thing. But nobody denied her a hearing.
Well, actually, she did. I did deny it on August 13th of 2024.
The hearing or the motion, Judge?
The motion to revoke.
I understand that, Your Honor. That's a different motion. That wasn't her motion to dismiss.
Okay, let me see. Motion to dismiss. Order on motion to revoke. Yeah, I don't see that it was ever said. So that's not anything that I can entertain today. Yeah, the only thing that was set before me that I entertained back last year was the order on the motion to revoke. All right, so all sides ready to proceed?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor, and I would like to make an opening for my side.
Okay, you ready, Joey? Oh, did you get? Oh. Is it up over there? After you took the picture.
Oh, right.
Okay. I was about to say after you took it, I don't remember getting it back. Thank you. All right. Let me know when you're ready, Joy. We're on the record in cause number DF21081005. Councils, will you please announce for the record?
Gracie Olvera for Robert Jukes to move it.
Scott Rewalk for Susan Little, the respondent in this modification.
Justin Dale for the AG's office.
All right. And those who intend to testify, would you please raise your right hands? All right. Do you all swear or affirm that the testimony you'll give will be the truth and the whole truth?
Yes.
I didn't hear Miss Little. I'm sorry.
Susan, you're muted.
Sorry, yes, I swear.
Thank you. And I have some exhibits here. I have exhibits 1 through 4. I'm not sure whose exhibits these are, though.
They should be mine, Judge.
Okay. So,
We submitted exhibits 1 through 13, Your Honor.
They submitted their exhibits really late, Judge, and yesterday I emailed Judge Lee that I had some objections to 2 of their exhibits, but I think Judge was busy all day.
They
Okay.
weren't late, Your Honor. They were 1 week before, they went to council 1 week before the trial.
They were late, Judge, in that they did not submit their exhibits like the court instructed us for the exhibit conference, and that's why we couldn't talk about it at the exhibit conference.
And I can give you the background on that, Your Honor. I was never emailed about the exhibit conference, and it was never officially scheduled, and we still gave our exhibits to Ms. Olvera 1 week prior to trial.
Judge,
hold on one second. Were exhibits submitted during the exhibit conference?
they were not,
They
Judge.
were, there was never an exhibit conference scheduled with my office, Judge.
There was an exhibit conference, Judge. The court sent us out an email.
The court did not send my office an email, Judge. It went to my client. It was not passed along to me until, which took place, I believe, on Tuesday of last week, the 11th. We, at that time, my associate did join that conference and explain this to Judge Lee, and we submitted all of our exhibits the next day to Ms. Olvera.
Okay. I see, I have an email that has, no, that's not you. Hold on. I don't have that email. Could you forward that to me? My my court reporter is getting ready to forward me the exhibits that, Judge Lee sent.
Judge, we sent our exhibits to Ms. Olvera last Wednesday. She didn't respond to them. She did file her motion to withdraw. She responded to them Tuesday at 3 a.m. With objections to 2 of those exhibits, which were brought to Judge Lee's attention, and we didn't get a ruling on those 2 exhibits from Judge Lee prior to now.
Judge, I got their exhibits and they were emailing Judge Lee this week. It's not for me to tell them about their exhibit conference, Judge. The email went out to Miss Little, and she has changed so many attorneys. I would expect that that's the reason there was some confusion about where to send the email.
Okay,
Well,
so
I'm clearly counsel of record, and it didn't go to me.
hold on, you all don't have to go back and forth. I received exhibits from my court reporter that were sent to her on Monday. Which exhibits, Attorney Olvera, are you objecting to?
I'm objecting to Exhibit 13 and Exhibit 10.
All right, I'm looking at exhibit 13. Hold on, it's loading. It wouldn't download. Let me try to download it this way. Counsel, would you share your screen with exhibit 13? It's not allowing me to download it.
Sure, Your Honor. Do you see it, Your Honor?
Yes, I can. Attorney Olvera, what is your objection to this exhibit?
Hearsay, Judge. There is no authentication. I don't know where they got it. I don't know if it's correct or if it's something that their client created.
All right, what is exhibit 13, counsel?
Your Honor, this is the website for the purported source of income from the petitioner in this case. Now, it may be a moot point because all they've provided are pay records from this business, Busby Quarter Forces, which is a Texas business. But they're also saying he lives in Australia, so he may no longer be receiving any income from BuzzFeed, but this is their website.
Okay.
Website.
So the objection is sustained. So 13 is out. What's the other one?
It's exhibit number 10, Judge.
Okay, counsel, would you pull up exhibit 10?
This is Venmo records from Mr. Jukes.
All right, Attorney O'Vera, what's the objection?
Judge, I don't know exactly how they got my client's Venmo, but the dates predate the final order that we are trying to modify.
All right, could you pull up those dates again, counsel? Go back to. All right, and the final judgment was entered.
April of 2024, Judge.
Okay, sustained.
And I will point out that one of Mrs. Olvera's 4 exhibits is a 1099 from 2023. So it should be kept out, Your Honor. That should be kept out too.
Judge, it's too late. When we appeared at the exhibit conference, his associate, Ms. Downing, said she had no objections to my exhibits, and the court admitted the exhibits.
Yeah, so which exhibit was that again? 10?
Correct.
I sustained the objection for exhibit 10, and Attorney O'Vera's exhibits were already pre-admitted. So those are already in evidence. So petitioner's exhibits 1 through 9 are admitted.
As well as 11 and 12, Your Honor.
11 and 12 are admitted. I'm trying to see, was that the total number of exhibits? Yes, okay. And then respondents exhibits 1 through 4 are admitted. All right. So you all have 10 minutes per side. Attorney, am I saying this right? Is it Rewalk?
Rewalk, yes, Your Honor. Very good.
Okay. Attorney Rewalk, if you would like to make an opening statement, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. This case was filed in May 21 of 2024, around 1 month after the prior order was entered. They've never shown a change of circumstance. They've never amended their pleading. We don't think the court should entertain this request at all. Just as importantly, Your Honor, we served discovery on Mr. Jukes. We got not one single document of income records of any sort from 2025. He didn't answer interrogatories, even though we served interrogatories on him. What we were served with was an unsigned interrogatory response that the court shouldn't take into account. But if the court did take it into account, he did not answer any of the questions regarding his current employer, and claims that he's now been in Australia without even saying where in Australia he is. We have an outstanding enforcement on child support. He hasn't paid in years. He owes tens of thousands of dollars, and we can't even get served with that. So here he is, not paying anything, not giving us information, asking for his child supports to be lowered. And I think that's preposterous, and we're ready to proceed.
Thank you, counsel. Attorney O'Vera?
Does the opening count against our 10 minutes, Judge?
Yes.
Okay, I will waive opening, Judge.
Okay, Attorney Dale?
State waives opening.
All right. Attorney Rewalk, you may call your first witness.
I think we're the movements, Judge. Can I?
Oh, I have it. I'm sorry. I have your timers flipped. Okay, let me move them so I can put you in the movements place. Okay. Attorney O'Vera, you may call your first witness.
Judge, I'm going to call my client Robert Jukes.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Jukes, state your full name for the court.
Robert Stephen Jukes.
And you are the respondent, the person that is required to pay child support in this case, correct?
Correct.
Now I'm showing you what has been marked as Exhibit 4. This is your order that sets up your conservatorship, access, possession, and child support, correct?
Correct.
And this hearing for this order was had on April the 19th of 2024, correct?
Correct.
You were not present at that hearing, correct?
Correct.
Do you have any idea what the court used or what mom presented to the court to calculate your child support in this order?
Objection, calling for speculation.
I'm asking him if he knows, Judge.
He just said he wasn't there. How could he possibly?
The question was, do you have any idea what the court used of what mom presented to the court to calculate your child support? He can answer that. Overrule.
I do not.
Okay, so Mr. Jukes, you understand that in that prior order, you were ordered to pay $1,472 per month beginning May the 1st of 2024, correct?
Correct.
And since we filed the petition to modify, we've had a hearing on temporary orders, correct?
Correct.
And the court at that time lowered your child support, correct?
Correct.
Do you know what is the exact amount that you're supposed to be paying right now?
Objection, calling for a legal conclusion.
Overrule.
I do not off the top of my head.
It's a little bit over $1,000, correct?
Object to leading, Your Honor.
Sustained, don't lead.
Mr. Jukes, do you remember the hearing on the temporary orders?
Yes.
Do you remember the information that you presented to the court to calculate your child support?
Yes.
Do you remember how much money you were making at the time of the hearing on the temporary orders?
Roughly around $90,000 before taxes.
Okay, and you prepared or you provided some 1099 forms from 2023 and 2024, correct?
Correct.
And I'm going to show you what is marked as Exhibit 1. That is your 2024 1099 form, correct?
Correct.
And this is for Busby Quarter Horse, correct?
Correct.
And Exhibit 2 is your 1099 for 2023, correct?
Correct.
And both of these years you earned a little bit over 80,000 with Busby, correct?
Correct.
Now, at the hearing on the temporary orders, you did admit to the court that you were making a little bit of extra money with some side jobs, correct?
Correct.
At that time, how much were you making on the side jobs?
At the most, an extra 20,000 annually.
Okay, so all in all, maybe about 100,000 or a little bit over, correct?
Correct.
Now, aside from this child that you have with Miss Little, you testified at the temporary orders that you had two additional children, correct?
Correct.
Are those children still minors?
Yes, they are.
How old are they?
My daughter is 16 and my son is 12.
And are those kids from your prior marriage?
Yes.
And are you obligated to pay child support for those children?
I'm not obligated, but
Do
I
you-
have an agreement with my ex-wife.
Okay, are you paying support or helping your ex-wife with those children?
Yes.
Okay, so sir, as we sit here today, are you still employed with Busby Quarter Horse?
I am not.
When did you move back to Australia?
I moved back to Australia at the end of April this year, 2025.
Explain to the court why you moved back to Australia.
My primary reason moving home was because my mother had some pretty serious health issues. I also had some health issues of my own, which I couldn't afford to take care of that in the United States. So I moved back to Australia where I have free healthcare over here and took care of my health issues.
Okay, and now that you have taken care of your health issues, are you back to work?
I just started back to work on October of this year.
Are you still doing the same kind of work that you were doing for Busby?
I am.
And if you had an estimate of how much you're making right now, how much do you make per month?
I object to this, Your Honor. We've asked for these records in discovery. They were not provided, and under the best evidence rule, I object to this question.
Judge, he has no documents. He's self-employed.
Okay, overrule, I'll allow it.
Mr. Jukes?
As of right now, I'm making around $5,000 a month.
Are you starting up your business again over there in Australia?
I am.
And tell the court what it is you do for a living.
I am a professional farrier and I provide hoof care to horses.
Okay, so since you started your business recently, Mr. Jukes, what is your estimate as to how much time it might take you to get back to earning about 90,000 a year?
It's going to take at least 12 months before I get back to where I was in the States.
Okay, and you're asking the court to lower your child support from the prior order, is that correct?
Correct.
And if the court will set it at what you're making right now, actually, we provided to the court our child support calculations based on what you're making right now, correct?
Correct.
And I'm going to show you what I've marked as Exhibit 3. That is the calculations based on an estimate of you making approximately 80,000 a year, correct?
Correct.
And giving you credit for the medical support and your 2 other children, your child support should be somewhere around 862, correct?
Correct.
Are you asking the court to set your child support at that amount?
Yes.
And if the court will not lower it to the 862, you would like the court to leave it at the amount that the temporary order set it at, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'll pass the witness, Judge.
All right. Attorney Rewalk.
Mr. Jukes, you haven't paid child support at all in this case in months, correct?
Objection
Correct.
to relevance, Judge.
Let me read the question back. You haven't paid child support at all in this case in months. Counsel, how's that not relevant?
Judge, that has to do with the arrears, not the current child support going forward.
Okay, Attorney Rewalk, would you rephrase your question?
When's the last time you paid child support for the benefit of Holland?
I believe it was April or May of this year.
And how much was that?
I can't remember off the top of my head, honestly.
You provided as actual zero documents whatsoever regarding any of your 2025 income and discovery, isn't that right?
I did provide documents.
When did you provide those documents?
I provided them. I sent all my 1099 is my total of all of my income.
And that was for 2024, wasn't it?
And 2025, I believe.
How could you have a 2025 W-2 or 1099 when we're not at the end of the year yet?
Well, I didn't leave the States until May.
You haven't provided any income or even bank documents for 2025 at all, isn't that correct?
Asked and answered,
I don't-
Judge.
Sustain.
I added the question about bank account, Your Honor. It wasn't the same question.
Okay, rephrase the question or ask the question again.
My Zoom just froze. Is everyone still there?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Your Honor, let's screen share.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, you never answered interrogatories in this case, did you?
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
You never answered interrogatories in this case, did you? Sir,
No.
please answer the question.
No.
This is what your attorney sent labeled as Exhibit 5, and you did not sign or have notarized this document, correct?
Correct.
And you also refused to answer what your current employer, what any of your employers have been.
Objection, Judge, to the misstatement.
Let me see the question. You refuse to answer what your current employer have been. And the objection is misstatement?
It's a misstatement of the document unless he wants to point out where he refused to answer.
Sustain, rephrase.
Hold on, Your Honor. You want everyone to take your word as to what you're making now without any documents whatsoever to back it up, correct?
Yeah,
And you think that that's okay considering you haven't paid child support at all by your own testimony in the last 6 months, correct?
correct.
You also sell tools on the side, don't you?
I have in the past, yes.
And you also have judged competitions and entered competitions and won money in the past, correct?
Correct.
And now you're claiming that you don't do those things anymore, correct?
No, I'm not claiming that.
Okay, so you're intentionally avoiding making that additional money that could go to child support, correct?
No,
You could be doing those things, can't you? And you're not.
I could be doing a lot of things, mate.
Objection, non-responsive.
Sustain.
You could be doing competitions and judging competitions, but you're not, correct?
Not at the moment, no.
In addition to competitions and selling tools, you also did horseshoeing on the side while you worked at Busby, correct?
Horseshoeing's my primary source of income.
In addition to Busby, you had additional income besides just selling tools, correct?
No, not in the last three, like since 2023. Busby Quarter Horses was my only client.
Objection, non-responsive.
Sustained after no.
I'll pass the witness.
All right. Rewalk, you have 4 minutes and 59 seconds. Attorney O'Vera, you have 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Attorney Dale?
Mr. Jukes, it's your testimony that before you moved back to Australia, you were making around $100,000 as a 1099 employee. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. And about 80,000 of that was your primary source of income, and 20,000 of that, per your testimony, was side income, other jobs, correct?
correct.
Okay. The about $7,489 that you and your attorney suggested that you would be making within the next year or 12 months. Does that include any of the side jobs or secondary work?
Correct.
It does include that amount?
It does include, yes.
Okay. I'll pass the witness.
All right. Attorney O'Vera, any redirect?
And just briefly, Judge.
Go ahead.
So Mr. Jukes, all of the extra income you have not hidden, is that correct?
No,
When Judge Lee asked you, you answered honestly, correct?
absolutely.
And even taking that into account, your child support lowered to about 1,025, correct?
Correct.
Now, you said that you're going to get up to the same amount that you were making here in the United States, maybe in about 6 to 8 months over there in Australia, correct?
Correct.
Do you have any idea or any leads on getting the extra work or the extra income like you were making here in the United States?
I do.
Okay. Do you expect to make that extra income in Australia like you made it here?
Yes,
But as of right now, your testimony is you're only making 5,000 a month, correct?
correct.
And the last 6 months, you didn't have any income, correct?
No,
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
All right. Anything further for this witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Jukes, your 1099 for 1024, sorry, for 2024 actually said a little over 89,000, correct?
correct.
So to add 20,000 to that makes it about 109,000, doesn't it?
Correct.
What is your address?
Is 1618 Tullong Road, Middlebrook.
1618 or 161?
What's the rest of it?
Hold on.
Scone, New South Wales, Australia.
Mr. Jukes, did you say 1618 or 1619?
161A.
Thank you.
You said Talon Road,
Tullong, Tullong,
Middlebrook,
Middlebrook,
New South Wales,
New South Wales.
Pestilence.
All right. Okay. Attorney Olvera, you may call your next witness.
Judge, I don't have any other witnesses.
Okay, so you rest.
Yes.
Okay, Attorney Rerock.
I'd like to call Susan Little.
All right.
Say your name for the record, please.
Susan Little.
And you're Holland's mother, correct?
Yes.
And Robert is Holland's father.
Yes.
When's the last time he saw Holland?
Never.
Objection, Judge, to relevance.
Counsel, what's the relevance?
All been gone, Your Honor.
Okay, sustain.
What do you believe he is behind in paying child support to you?
I believe it's like 90,000.
And you are aware he's asking to reduce child support, correct?
Correct.
And you're asking that that be denied, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And according to your summary of relief, you're also asking for a finding that he be intentionally underemployed. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. And you're also asking for attorney's fees in this case. Is that also correct?
Yes.
What other sources of income beyond his normal job do you recall Mr. Jukes having in your experience with him?
Objection, Judge, if that predates the last order.
Would you like to take her under voir dire, counsel?
Sure, Judge.
Go ahead.
Ms. Little, when was the last time you spoke to Mr. Jukes? In person?
2023.
Okay. Judge, I'm gonna object that whatever she's gonna testify about predates the last order.
Sustain.
You asked for documents from Mr. Jukes in discovery, correct?
Yes.
And he didn't provide a single bank statement beyond June of 2024, correct?
Correct.
He didn't provide a single record regarding income for the entire year of 2025, correct?
Correct.
You just heard him testify that he didn't move to Australia until April of 2025, correct?
Correct.
Did you get any income information from him from the period of time between January and April of 2025?
No.
And you served interrogatories on Mr. Jukes, correct?
Yes, I believe 3 or 4 times.
Okay. And you asked about his employers in those interrogatories, correct?
Yes.
And he refused to even sign his answers to interrogatories. Is that right?
Objection to the misstatement.
Not misstatement. He testified himself. He didn't sign the interrogatories, Your Honor.
The question.
He didn't sign, but the question you said he refused to sign. So sustain, rephrase.
He wouldn't sign them, correct?
It's not signed.
Okay. You know where he worked between January and April of 2025?
No.
Okay. And in your experience, when he worked at Busby, how many days a week did he work, if you know?
Objection.
2.
Objection, Judge. She has no personal knowledge.
I do have personal knowledge. We were dating at the time.
Objection,
and
Judge.
He's admitted it into another.
Judge, I'm gonna object
hearing.
to her statements.
Hold on one second, Ms. Little. My court reporter cannot take down when each of you are speaking at the same time. So the question was, And in your experience, when he worked at Busby, how many days a week did he work, if you know?
2.
So her response was to Attorney O'Vera. Would you like to take her on the voir dire?
Yes, Judge.
Go ahead.
You're basing your answers for what period of time, Ms. Little?
He testified at the end that he worked 2
Objection,
days a week.
non-responsive.
Sustained. The question was, Ms. Little, you're basing your answers off what period of time?
The time we dated and up until 2025, I guess. Yeah, up until 2025.
Up until 2025, you knew how often he was working with Busby?
He
Is
worked
that-
there
that's a
for,
yes?
yes.
Yes. And how do you know that, ma'am?
Well, he told me for one.
You just finished telling the court you haven't had any communication with him since 2023.
Well, it
Is
was
that correct?
2024. That's correct, but it was 2024.
Objection, Judge, non-responsive after that's correct.
Sustained.
And I'm
When
gonna
is-
object, Judge, because her answer is based on information prior to the last order.
Sustained.
When in 2024 did you gain any information about how often he worked at Busby?
He texted me for a little bit in 2024, and we communicated via text, and he said he was
Was
working
that-
at Busby.
Was that after May? Was that after April 24 of 2024?
Objection to leading.
I don't know. I could look it up if you want me to.
Okay. What other sources of income, to your knowledge, does Mr. Jukes have?
Currently,
Correct.
I have no idea.
Right? Because he didn't answer that in his interrogatories, did he?
Objection to
never.
the leading.
Sustained. Don't lead.
You asked, what information did you see regarding his employment in your interrogatories?
I believe he turned in only bank statements from 2023 or 2024.
Objection non-responsive.
Sustained.
In your interrogatories, what were you asking for regarding his employers?
Their names? I mean, I don't remember.
Okay. And he didn't answer that, did he?
No.
Counsel, what was your last question? You just ran out of time. I have a question, really quickly, Attorney Rewalk. How is your client wanting the court to find him as intentionally underemployed if she doesn't have any personal knowledge of what his income has been within the last year?
Because based on the documents that they've provided, they're claiming that his income is now at the most the amount that he made in 2024 just from Busby. Whereas in the past, as he stated, he's made up to $20,000 on the side doing other things. And now he's not doing those things. He's provided no information regarding this health problem, his lack of work. Again, we got no information whatsoever for the entire year of 2025. He was making that money before, and he's not now. He can, he just isn't.
And Judge, if I can add just one thing.
Go ahead.
Their allegations of underemployment or voluntarily underemployment just came to being about a week ago when they amended their answer. Had they served discovery or looked into the matter, we would have explained that. But I think it's disingenuous to come to court, amend your answer at the last minute and say we did not produce any documents regarding that answer.
May I respond, Your Honor?
No, I don't need the back and forth. Attorney Dale.
Ms. Little, what kind of health insurance does Holland have right now?
Medicaid.
That's something that you enrolled the child in at some point in the past?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Do you have access to private health insurance at this time?
I don't.
Are you employed?
I am self-employed.
Pass the witness.
All right, Attorney O'Vera, you have 40 seconds left.
I will save my 40 seconds, Judge.
Okay. Attorney Dale?
No further questions, Judge.
Okay. Does the state have a recommendation?
Well, Judge, we'd ask mother continue to maintain the child on government health, and we asked that the cash medical, I think it's at 225 right now, be reduced to 150 a month, which would in turn increase the child support a little bit, based on whatever incomes used. So 150 for medical, judge. The state has no income for Mr. Jukes either. So the state would request that it remain the amount in the temporary order.
Okay. Is that all from the state?
Yes.
Thank you. Attorney O'Vera, would you like to go ahead and close?
Yes, Judge, just briefly.
Go ahead.
In the temporary orders, Mr. Jukes' child support was adjusted to $1,025 per month, Judge. That was based on his testimony of earning approximately $100,000 a year. We are asking the court to continue that. If the court is not inclined to reduce his child support to $862, the $862 is based on $90,000 in a year, Judge, giving him credit for the $225 in the medical support.
Okay. Attorney O'Vera, your client, I understand he just moved to Australia in October of this year, so last month.
No, he moved in April, Judge.
Okay, hold on. He started his work in last month, October 2025.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Jukes, do you have any intentions to do the additional work that you were doing previously while here to earn that additional income?
At some point when I'm able to, yes.
What do you mean when you're able to?
Well, I can't afford to set up what I need to make tools right now, so that'll be later on down the road. But when I'm able to afford to get a shop set up in order to make tools and do that, I will do that later on down the road.
Okay. So just so I'm clear, that is your intention to do that again?
At some point, yes.
How much time are you needing when you say at some point?
I would say within 12 months.
Okay. Is there anything further from the state?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So the court is going to deny the request to modify the child support. The child support will remain as set at $1,472 under the temporary order.
The temporary order, Judge, is $1,025.
I'm sorry, at the I wrote that down wrong. It's the amount that's under the temporary order.
Okay.
That's going to continue. Based on Dad's testimony, it's his intention to start that extra money within the year. So it really wouldn't be in the best interest of the children to reduce it to $862 when his income is going to go right back up.
Okay. Judge, the medical support, is that set at 150 or remaining at 225? The 225, I believe, was set at the time Miss Little had private insurance. Now I believe the child is on Medicaid.
Cash medical. So we're going to do the 150 cash medical. All right. How long will you all need to give me an order? I can set you on the entry docket on December 5th.
That works for me, Judge.
All right. So if you all circulate the order and get it in to me, send it to Brittany before that date, then that date will go away. You don't have to show up. I'll just sign the order and get it back to you.
Okay.
I'm not available on 5th if there is a hearing needed.
Well, let me ask this question. Why would a hearing be needed for that?
It may not, but if there's any disagreements on the form of the order, then there may be.
Okay, let me see what Judge Lee has available after that. I have the 12th, the following Friday.
That's fine with me, Judge.
That works, Your Honor.
Okay,
Yes.
I have you all on the entry docket for December 12th at 9:30 a.m. Do you all need the Zoom code for Judge Lee?
No, Judge, I have it. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thank you,
day.
Judge.
Thank you, Judge.